Okay, so this is the story of my second tattoo. Unlike the first design, I never would have thought of this without outside interference. Years ago, my best friend and I discussed the possibility of getting matching tattoos, and this is what he suggested. The Pioneer Plaques Pulsar Map, or as we knew it at the time, the Voyager Golden Record Map. The map shows our sun's relative position to the center of our galaxy. The 14 lines are meant to show the pulsars and how to calculate the epoch. I agreed on this because we both liked the image. It looks pretty cool, and it allowed for individual customization. I added it to my Pinterest page of tattoo maybes kind of thing, and life went on. Now, this fall, due to COVID reasons, I am his roommate. Shortly after arriving here, he surprised me with, "By the way, I decided I want to get that Pulsar Map tattoo, and let's just do it together. And I've been looking at tattoo parlors." So that was a bit of a surprise to me. That was a conversation, and after many other long conversations, we agreed on an artist, and basically we booked our appointment not too long after that. So after we had our discussion with the artist, we were both told to kind of play around with the tattoo design and figure out what we want, and I started doodling. My doodles weren't great, not the best kind of thing, but they were serviceable for what she ended up coming up with. So why this tattoo?
This tattoo has a really cool story behind it. It's the Voyager Probe Pulsar Map. And most of all, it's really just going to be an interesting conversation piece. When I show it to people, the reaction is going to be, "Oh, that's such a cool tattoo," or "Oh, that's such a cool tattoo, what is it?" And then I get to tell them about the Voyager Probe.
So, what would you say was your biggest decision maker regarding choosing a tattoo artist?
Supporting local female-run business. Also, we might have to restock them on Instagram. It's just that nice stuff.
But what is your biggest fear about it?
Really just how much I don't know what I'm getting into. I have absolutely no frame of reference for this. I have no idea what I'm going into. So either one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to brace, they're going to press it against my skin, and I'm going to be like, "Oh, this is fine actually." Or I'm going to go in and say, "Oh yeah, this is going to be fine." They're going to tap it to the back of my skin, and instantly I will realize how much of a mistake I have made.
Fast forward into Saturday, Scott went first, and I video chatted with him for the first little bit. Now he has his first tattoo. Very happy about that. And then it was my turn, and I sat on the table for a couple hours. The end result is awesome. I love it. It's so much better than what my doodles were, and it's even better than what she had initially shown me of what she had drawn. Scott and I have some healing in our future, but we are so happy with the results. Any comments for future Scott about getting the tattoo, or for after you've been tattooed, what your thoughts are pre-tattoo?
Dear future Scott. Sucks to be you. Dear future Scott, fuck you. Dear future Scott, don't trust this fucking duck. Look at it. You've seen it too. I know you shouldn't trust it. You might change your mind, but you shouldn't. Dear future Scott, now you know how much it hurts. How on the ball was I? I know I said I had one of two options, "Oh, this is not gonna hurt at all," or "Oh dear God, this is a terrible mistake." Which one was right? Genuinely curious here, because I have no fucking idea.
That's all going in the blooper reel. That's going in my credits.